Hello guys, welcome back to the Lumley trading video. In this one we are going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis over on Meta. Reason for this is, again, it is quite overbought as we're recording this right now, so what are key levels we're looking at going forward? So as of right now, obviously we had its earnings release, that's what made the massive gap in the first place. It came into its second deviation over on the 1 year, and again couldn't really break over and hold, so it kind of retested it and now we're starting to fail. So more than likely Meta looks weak. And where would that target be? Probably around 150 really. If markets, again, it's really going to depend on the overall market because these tend to follow very much to the S&P. But if the overall market kind of continues back, really it looks more like Meta is really going to come and fill that gap from the earnings around 153 and come into it deviation levels, because at 149 we have our first deviation on the 6 month, at 150 we have our first deviation over on the 1 year, and then obviously at the 153 we have the gap fill location. So really a kind of a key zone of support, and that's really what I'd be paying attention to as of now. This seems to be the key focus, because again Meta's looking a bit more bearish than it is bullish as of right now. However, if we do break to the upside, what are levels I want to be paying attention to? So the 185, again, not really a level I would trade because it's already been hit, but it would be watching, can we break over and turn into a support basically? Can we break over it, come back to test it as a support? If it can hold, then that will become a bit more of a viable level and we can be looking at around $200 as a target. If we break that, and then looking at 220, 229 and a final level at 256. And then to quickly run over to the supports, we're looking at 122 to 114. Now this is statistical mean. If you've been watching this channel before, you know I don't like trading within this range. If I'm trading solely off technicals, there is no edge for me within this range, and the reason for that is this is considered fair value. And if you're a trader, you're usually wanting to jump in, when something's overbought, maybe short that, or if it's oversold, maybe buy that up. But when it's within that range, to me there is no edge because direction is unclear. Unless I may be trading a straddle out of that direction, it's a lot more of a 50-50 gamble on what's going to happen. If we break that though, we do have further supports at $95 and $78. Now we do have more levels obviously we could put, but considering the stock's currently at $170, there's not much point going lower than that, because if it did get to those kind of lows, again there would be that, it must have been a crazy move and we would have an updated video on it. But really, what's my key focus on Meta as of right now? Again, looks more bearish to me. I'd be really paying attention to the 153 to 149 level, using this as a key zone of support if it can hold. Really looking at it long bias and try and trade it back to kind of the target of around 175. So definitely some good upside there. However, if we come into this zone and kind of crack through, it's just waiting for that retest as a resistance, and if that holds, again, then just playing it short, probably into the statistical mean. That's really what I'm looking at on Meta now. If for any reason that does end up breaking to the upside, again, what I'm waiting for then is that 185 break, come back to test it as a support, and if it holds, 202 as that target. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video on Meta. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out this analysis video.